Hello again, and welcome to TV Coast to Coast to Coast to Coast, the weekly two-part TV chat between critics stationed on all of America's coasts, East, West Gulf, and Lake Erie. In part one, most of us recapped Sunday's season premiere of AMC's Walking Dead. Here in part two, we'll preview the series premiere of two new broadcast shows, the CW's Jane the Virgin and NBC's Marry Me. I'm Dave Walker, TV columnist for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune in New Orleans. Joining me again are Kristi Turnquist of the Oregonian and Oregon Live in Portland, and Vicki Hyman of the Star-Ledger and NJ.com in New Jersey. Mark Dawidziak of the Cleveland Plain Dealer and Cleveland.com is off this week. Jane the Virgin, debuting Monday on the CW, is for me one of the bright spots on the fall TV schedule. It's a telenovela adaptation that embraces and satirizes the form at the same time. The title character, played by Gina Rodriguez, is a chaste young Miami woman who finds herself pregnant due to a medical mishap. The premiere episode is startlingly good, for me echoing elements of Pushing Daisies, Ugly Betty, and Gilmore Girls, all very positive associations, while establishing the series as a unique entity unto itself. It's funny, sweet, dramatic, and unpredictable, and features a remarkable performance by Rodriguez. Marry Me, debuting Tuesday on NBC, opens with a beautifully composed cringe maker of a scene, setting the hook, in me at least. Casey Wilson and Ken Marino co-star as a long-dating couple inching forward and back toward marriage. Fans of the late ABC comedy Happy Ending should pay attention to this one. Its creator is running Marry Me, and he's married to Wilson, who also starred in the ABC show. She is terrific as her character, and my only question about the premise is why he didn't lock her down after their second date. Vicki, please tell us what you thought about Jane the Virgin.
Well, I was really pleasantly surprised by how much I responded to the show. Ugly Betty is less so. That was fun for a while, but it was a bit too broad. And I think the miracle of Jane the Virgin is that they nailed the tone. It was, we're talking about a pious young woman saving herself from marriage who gets accidentally inseminated by a distracted doctor who was supposed to be secretly inseminating the wife of a rich playboy who happened to be the object of the crush. And it was somehow believable. Gina Rodriguez feels like a real person and not a caricature like Ugly Betty did often. I was pretty blown away by all of the female leads. Yvonne Call as Jane's religious grandmother, whose counsel about saving herself is what Jane was taking so seriously. And especially Andrea Nevedo, who plays Jane's mother, who gave birth to Jane when she was 16. And the episode, the premiere episode, has a layered treatment of the abortion question that really ended up surprising me. It's like you, Dave, I thought it was funny, it was warm, it was smart. And at this point in the fall TV season, I would have been happy with any of those three. Kristi, what do you think about Marry Me?
First, I certainly agree with both you, Dave, and Vicki about Jane the Virgin. What a pleasant surprise that show is. So original, definitely worth watching. Now, as to Marry Me, I will say, if lots of talent and terrific resumes equaled comedy gold, Marry Me would be a monument to hilarity. But I found the pilot trying way too hard, full of nervous energy, throwing lots of stuff against the wall to see what sticks. I think Casey Wilson is great. I love Ken Marino. I really enjoyed him in what I still consider the criminally underrated Party Down. But I found that in the pilot, rather than characters, they're comedy writing dispensers, just firing off banter back and forth at each other. And they seem to know each other, perhaps not as well as they think, which makes me wonder if they are, as the promos always seem to say, destined to be together. I also didn't think it helped at all that in the pilot there's this clumping horde of supposedly hilarious friends and family, just getting in the way of everything, and it all just felt way too busy to me. I think, considering the talent involved, I think once everybody kind of calms down a little bit, our lead characters included, but also the people behind the scenes, that Marry Me could really turn into a really funny comedy, and you would root for these people to be together. But again, in the pilot, I just thought, just everybody take a chill pill, please. But that's my opinion. Dave?
No, fair enough. I think those are all valid criticisms, of course. So we've got unqualified approval for Jane the Virgin, and maybe a qualified, maybe check it out, wait and see for Marry Me on NBC. Also, be on the lookout this week for the return of Top Chef Wednesday on Bravo, and the Friday premiere of Dave Grohl's very cool HBO musical travelogue, Foo Fighters' Sonic Highways. But that's it for TV Coast to Coast this week. Thanks, Kristi and Vicki. See you all next time.
Thanks.